Hey, what's going on, guys? We are going on a walk through the woods right now. I'm using my G7X, so I'm sorry the audio isn't great, but picture looks pretty decent. It's that nice time in Michigan when you can wear a hoodie with shorts and flip-flops. Our weather here is very confusing. That was a tree stump. These are my thinking woods. This is an area that is nearby where I live. There's a big puddle right here, so I'm trying to think about how I want to navigate this, but this is an area near where I live, and it's a nice long pathway through the woods that you can walk through, and it's cool. I'm always afraid I'm gonna run into somebody doing something sexual back here, or an animal, which would be way worse, but there's never anyone back here, unless I'm here with Megan, and I like to take walks, so that's the only other person I've ever seen back here. It's a very solemn place. I normally record vlogs with my cat Finn and update you guys on my life, and he was annoying me today, so I said, screw you, Finn. I was gonna record a vlog with you, but since you're bothering me, I'll just take a walk. And ooh, nice cornfield. I grew up around woods. I don't know if you guys grew up around woods, but the outdoors in Michigan is so beautiful when it's not covered in snow. And I spent a lot of my youth playing in tree forts, and I don't know. I need to go outside more. I think that's part of the problem with my mood. I do have some serious mood swings, if you can tell by following me on Twitter and watching my videos. Well, that would probably be a better indicator when I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. And getting outside is supposed to help with that, and exercise, two things I don't really do a lot of in my daily YouTube life. So, talking about YouTube, I have been going back and forth lately about how I feel about it. I love YouTube and I don't love it. I kind of, you know, it became a career for me accidentally. It was an outlet for me at first, and then I was lucky enough to, first of all, find friends that were into the same things I was into, or are into the same things I'm into, and they're not dead. All 7 of them are dead. All 8, all 9, however many there are. They're all dead. Lucky enough to find those people, and lucky enough to hit a trend on YouTube. One of the first funny moments Call of Duty channels. But like all trends, they pass, so kind of stagnated right now. Well, more than stagnated, losing a lot of subscribers. I believe it's a cycle, but it might just be the end. I don't think it's the end. I'm joking around when I say that. But it is kind of stressful trying to figure out what to do on the channel. And I understand to a degree why I'm losing the subscribers and why things have stagnated, because I'm kind of like completely transitioning away from the things that got me the most views. I don't post shit from last week anymore. I don't do rap battles on Xbox Live. And I'm personally okay with that, because it's not the content I enjoy, but I know a lot of people enjoy it, so I'd like to mix in elements of content people enjoy. It's kind of funny to see the rise of, I'm gonna turn around because there is like a blocked pathway over here. I don't know if you, whatever. It's kind of funny to see the rise of channels where people are just talking over gameplay, because it feels like the cycle was for gaming videos on YouTube, and like maybe 2010, 2011, it's just people talking over Call of Duty gameplay. Most of the gaming videos that you see. And then of course Minecraft rises up, and that's a whole genre. Ooh, there's like a snake hole there. And then I feel like I was part of the funny moments trend. Obviously, my group of friends, we all rode that train to success. And now it's more, it's kind of like it's cyclical. It's back to a trend of the people that you see trending on the YouTube gaming section, which I know that's kind of a skewed section. I don't really know how they figure what's trending, but it's mostly people talking over gameplay again, albeit in a funny way, usually about a topic or another YouTuber who they hate or don't hate. It's very entertaining to see that format when you have a subject and then you write all the stuff out and then you talk about it. I'm being serious. I really do like that format, and I'd like to do it more, but I don't personally like attacking people. Even if I do think they're being douchey, I always just assume people's online persona is completely different from their offline persona, because I've met a lot of people who have online personas and then their offline persona is completely different for better or for worse. So I'm thinking about that too much, but I'd like to make those type of videos. I know I made awkward situations in the past, so that would be good to make something like that again, but I stopped doing that because I felt like I was repeating myself a lot. If you're having relationship problems, everyone has them. If you're having problems at home, a lot of people do. There's just not a lot of problems are solved by time or therapy. I was gonna make a video about this. Let me just open up to you guys. If you're still watching this video, you might care. I was diagnosed with clinical, is it clinical or I'm not sure. It's like a very treatable form of depression in 2009. And a lot of YouTubers, it feels like, I'm going back over the puddle, were diagnosed with depression at some point in their life. I feel like I've seen many YouTube videos with that as a subject. I was going to make it the topic of a whole video because I wanted to get it off my chest and just kind of say it as a way to explain why I was going to say it's a way to explain why I have mood swings, I guess. I'm just going to sit on this tree stump. It's kind of why I started my YouTube channel. I was going through a really rough patch and started my channel, and it was a good creative outlet. So my channel's helped in a lot of ways, but it is an extension of myself, my YouTube channel. So I have taken long breaks on my channel before, which really kills growth, along with the changing of the content. And I don't know, I just wanted to say it's something that I deal with, but I don't, at the same time, I don't see it as a crutch at all because it's something a lot of people deal with. It's a very normal thing. It's not a crutch, but it is something that I deal with, and I really appreciate the positive comments because I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I have a very difficult time seeing myself in a positive light, and I know that really frustrates my wife, and that really frustrates a lot of people who I've been able to connect with. I really just like talking to people and you know, learning from them, entertaining them if I can, but it's very hard to see myself in a positive light. So when I read the positive comments, I really appreciate that. Negative comments don't really affect me too much. I guess sometimes they do on particular videos that I worked really hard on, but the positive comments are awesome. So thanks for that support, guys. I just want to let you know that that is something that I deal with. It's not, you know, something I deal with every day. A lot of people deal with it, and I'm sure to go to therapy as much as possible because that really does help. And there's so many treatment options for a lot of things. There's no problem, I feel like, that time cannot solve. Unless you have a terminal, oh, this is gonna get really dark, unless you have a terminal illness, and then time is, okay, well, we're not gonna go down that path. Let's just keep walking. This video got very sad. Hey, what's the content on your channel gonna be like in the next month, Joel? Well, it's Halloween time, October, my favorite month of the year. It's actually turned out to be very shitty at the start of the month. Just, you know, stuff going on at home, not with Megan, but personal life stuff, and my football teams, the Detroit Lions and the Michigan State Spartans, suck. And Reggie Jackson for the Pistons is out with, what does he have, tendinitis, so he's out for like 8 weeks. Our starting point guard for the Pistons, so they are probably going to have a rough start to their season. You can't even bet on their over-under for how many wins they're going to have. Vegas took them off the sports books for most sites I've been looking at, which I wasn't going to gamble on them anyway. I mean, I do like to gamble sometimes, but I don't like to gamble on my own teams because then when we lose, I say we like I play for them, then when they lose, it doubles my sadness. So I try never to bet on teams I actually care about, but you know, that sucks. The Pistons seem like they're gonna have a rough start, and but you know, in terms of content on my channel, obviously I'm still playing NBA 2K. I just posted an episode today. Mafia 3 came out. I want to go through a playthrough of that on my second channel, and I'm doing a Last of Us playthrough. I said I was going to post an episode every day at noon, and then I did this thing where I couldn't finish this mission. It's actually a much harder game than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a really easy game, a la Red Dead Redemption or something. I don't know why I thought it would be easy. Most games I play through are not difficult for me, but there's just, you know, when you just run into one mission where what makes it really frustrating is when you're like, I should be able to beat this, and then you still can't beat it. It's just like that mental thing of this should not be happening, but you know, it was difficult, so I guess I have to play that tonight or something. I feel bad because I said in the description, these videos will be uploaded every day at noon Eastern, and I haven't uploaded one in like 3 days because I just got frustrated one night and I was like, screw this, I gotta edit other things and do other stuff in my life. So yeah, Mafia 3, The Last of Us, NBA, there's so many scary games, there's so many things to do. Battlefield 1 is coming out on October 21st, sometime in October, in like a week. It feels like time goes by very quickly, especially lately. So yeah, I guess that's what we're looking forward to. Try and like, I upload skits on Twitter. You can monetize videos on Twitter. I'm sure a lot of you know that if you've been paying attention to people's Twitter feeds now. I'm in that program. I have been since the summer, and I'm trying to upload funny videos to Twitter, kind of like Vine, except slightly longer. Maybe like, I can do, I'd love to do skits on YouTube, but those take a lot of time. I really respect the people that can do those really well, but like 6 seconds is too quick. 30 seconds is about my comedy limit, so we'll see where we go from there. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Taking a walk through the woods with me. Talked about some personal stuff, talked about some channel stuff, and maybe we'll do this again if you like it. Answer some comments or something. I don't know. See ya.